Do you want to see somebody that I have discovered that is more like Jesus than most of the Christians I know, including myself in the past? That is the character of Ted Lasso. If you watch the series, you understand. If you haven't watched the series, you need to watch it. Because there is a level of grace and love and power. This guy empowers people by loving them. And not just by forgiving their wrongs, but he empowers them by accepting them. You see, love is just not a feeling. Love, the very first thing you need to do to love your mate, male or female, is to accept them just like they are. You can't change anybody else. But can I tell you, loving them just the way they are will dramatically change them from the inside out. As you've seen in Ted Lasso, if you watched it, there was a part where Rebecca had done several different things to him personally to break him down, to make him a loser. Now, she did it very cautiously and nicely and sickly, you might call it, because she was so passive aggressive that you could see it, but he couldn't. Do you know why he couldn't? Because he always sees the good in people. And see, Rebecca had done all those things. And then if you watched it in season 1, episode 9, she finally came to him and told him what she did. Of all the three nasty things that she did to uproot his power in the football league. And can I tell you something? He didn't budge. The first thing he did was got up and told her that he forgave her for everything. She did some really mean things to him. Things that you or me couldn't even handle. But his response was, I forgive you. And what happened? He tried to shake her hand. Did you see her response? Her response was about to slap his hand and hugged him deeply with that change of mind heart. I call it change of mind because some people in the Christian world call it repentance because she cried. But true repentance is a change of heart. It wasn't about the crying. The crying was an outburst of the change of heart. You see, we think it's all a change of action. But her action, her change of action came after she saw that she was forgiven and loved and accepted, no matter all her flaws, by Ted. If you want to help an addict today, if you want to help a narcissist today, if you want to love somebody that's totally unlovable, accept them just the way they are. Rebecca was kind of undercover. Ted had no idea what she was doing. But guess what? The other character in that show, Jamie Tart, he knew exactly what he was doing. Ted knew exactly what he was doing. But Ted loved Jamie and seen his heart change dramatically. Also in number 9, or maybe it was number 10, Jamie had berated all 9 of those episodes with ridicule and undermining and just nastiness right to his face. But what did Ted do? He didn't just turn the other cheek. Now, you can do that if you want. But to love him back? You see, there was a scene. We saw all the times that Jamie had berated Ted. But one of the coolest things was, in the very end, Ted, the very last game, Ted witnessed Jamie's father berating him for not taking the goal, not taking the shot, but giving the ball away. Jamie learned that from Ted, to be a team player. And that team player is what Jamie was turning into. And his dad hated it because he wouldn't get any glory for it. But in that very last scene on the bus, when Coach Beard had handed Jamie the envelope, and he said, "What is this?" Cue here. "What is this, a love letter?" And it was. You see, when Ted saw all the berating that Jamie's dad did to him, he reversed the curse in Jamie's life by writing in that little letter, "I saw you pass the ball. Congratulations. You did a good thing. You're amazing." And then he had a little army man in there again to remind him, to remind Jamie that Ted was on his side. Do you have somebody in your life that maybe has done all this stuff to you? I've had a few. In my years of ministry, I had guys that they hated my guts. You know why they hated my guts? Because they never saw love. And that's what I did when I was in that ministry. My staff, just like Ted's staff, would get mad at him. Because Ted did things that they didn't think. I let men back in the ministry that had stolen from me. They stole money. I had guys that stole, one guy stole $800 out of our drawer, out of our safe, and went and spent it on crack. 6 months, year, I don't know what it was later, he wanted to come back. Just like Jamie wanted to come back to the team. And that's in season 2. But can I tell you, I accepted him back with loving arms. And it's not, what would Jesus do? No, I know Jesus would. I already knew that. But what would Dale do? What would Ted do? We should get a shirt made for that. WWTD. What would Ted do? I had another one. I actually bought one a while back, many years ago. I love Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith is the same way in some sorts. And it says, what would Andy do? WWAD. What would Andy do? What would you do? What would you do? You see, what I've learned is all those years of ministry and trying to help those men. I started with AA and letting them go there, and I just had a bad taste in my mouth about it. Yeah, it's good to go to AA, and it's good to get your ducks in a row and get some accountability and all the forgiveness and all that encounters. It's wonderful. But there's the next step is your identity. You're not a dirty, rotten piece of That's not who you are. See, the church tells you that you're a dirty, rotten sinner, we'll say. But in Genesis 3, God made you in his image. So what changed you? One man? Are you kidding me? Adam changed you? His messing up changed you? He changed you? I don't think so. Anyway, I'm not going to get all biblical on you. I'm sorry. I want to stay with Ted this time. So stay with Ted. But I love the series. Watched it 6 times, watching it 6 times. And it's changed me from the inside out. You see, when I left ministry, I was burnt out. I had lots of bad stuff happen to me at the end there. And I did a lot of bad stuff. I didn't steal any money or beat anybody up or shoot anybody, and that kind of stuff. I just hurt a lot of people by leaving the way I did. Oh, God told me to leave. I believe he did, but I didn't leave in the right way. And I regret it. I do. But watching Ted and the way he acts, it's amazing. It's amazing. So let me ask you today. You have regrets? You have shoulda, coulda, wouldas? Yeah. I do too. And my whole process is helping people get out of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And something just came to me. So I've told you to love, honor, and accept other people. But there's somebody greater you need to learn how to love, honor, and accept. It's you. And I'm telling you, it's probably one of the hardest things you'll ever do, is love and honor yourself. Getting quiet, having your meditation, having your quiet time, and just talking to you. I love you. I think I have more to say, but I think I want to save it. Maybe make number 3 on Ted. This is number 2, by the way. If you want to come and join my family, come on, join and subscribe and follow and all that kind of stuff. But I'm here for you if you want to talk. I love you. And see you later.